I'm back. Oh, sorry. As I was saying, I'm back doing another Doctor Who ranking video. And today, just know I got a new jacket. So this is my jacket. So, today we'll be ranking series 4 of Doctor Who through stories, but no lost stories. Ever since this season has the most lost episodes ever lost. There's gonna be a lot that I'm not gonna be cutting, like Smugglers, the Highlanders, the Micro Terror, and Meta. So we'll be cutting those on the list. So there'll be 6 stories, and I'll be ranking them from worst to best. Now, let's begin. The 10th planet. I'm sorry for putting this so low on the list, but this episode is not entertaining. Although there's only 3 episodes and I've watched most of them. But this episode 4 is really look, here's my reaction to it. It's like, very interesting. And then it just goes down and it's horrible at the end. If you just ended with 3 episodes, it won't make any sense. I love the Modestin Cybermen. They're really cool. But I love the music too, so what can I say? It's good. Okay, we're doing now the faceless ones, which is a one that it's like making Evil with Daleks again, but replaced with just faceless chameleons, which doesn't make plot, but it's interesting. The crew find out who these faceless chameleons are, and mystery goes around, which a lot of people's faces get lost, and the Doctor get confused, and then they get it, but a lot of people lose their face, to be honest. Yep. Okay, it's the Underwater Menace, which we see multiple things happen at the same time. We don't see a bunch of perspectives. We see one perspective at least. I think we only see one perspective the entire episode. The monsters' costumes, not very unique. It's really unique, but not memorable. But there is some few good lines in there. Yeah, the writing is pretty good. That's all I can say. The acting was blah, whatever. Okay, Power of the Daleks. A very long episode, which I've tried to wake up and watch the entire episode, but I've only made it to the first 3 episodes. And I don't know, I literally slept with the 4th episode came out, and it's a long episode to say. I won't say it's my favorite Dalek story of season 4, but Wait. It is a second Doctor's first episode to start off with meeting the Daleks the first time. And so ever since the entire story is lost, the episodes were animated by some guy. 2 years ago, actually, it was a year ago. Back in 2016, November, the episodes were animated and they showed it on a theater, and I watched and went there, and I fell asleep. It's very long. I watched after a few months, I watched the leftover episodes that I didn't watch, and episode 6 is perfect. It's totally different from episode 1, and it definitely improved, but it's now my favorite Dalek story. Talking about Dalek story, by the way. Evil of the Daleks. Who can say it's bad? It's pretty good, and I just love the actors. Ever since there's only one episode that survived the entire arc of the 70s, this episode was just good. It showed Victoria as a little dress, wearing a little dress, and just screaming for help. The Daleks are harsh to her in this episode, and they're the most evil they can be, making the first Emperor Dalek ever made. Which, if you've seen the new series, you know the Emperor Dalek. And this is the first time they show him, which it doesn't look really cool as you think, but he's pretty big, and it lasted for 7 episodes, which is pretty evil for Daleks. So it's confirmed as my favorite second Doctor Dalek story. My number 1 has to be the Moonbase, because I just love that story. The first time I saw it was perfect. Ever since there were some animated episodes, at least you have some animated episodes to enjoy and watch. But I love the Cybermen. The Cybermen designs are one of my favorites in the story. So, part 1, Jamie gets sick, and the Doctor aborts Moonbase. Part 2, Cybermen invade the ship and take over some people, and they figure out the evil thing that is sicking everybody. And then part 3, part 4, Cybermen invade the Moonbase, but the Doctor and his friends survive, and happily ever after. So I love part 2. It just gives away an amazing entrance to the story, which a lot of great lines, like the second Doctor's line saying there's like creepy creatures and they all must be stopped and stuff. He talks about that, and yeah, it's perfect. It's a perfect second Doctor story. It might be one of my favorite second Doctor stories. One of my top 10. It is like in that list somewhere. Yeah. So if you like this video, which might if you not watched it, thanks for watching the entire video. And if you haven't just skipped here, then you're a loser. So bye, Swagger.